Liberty Bowl in Memphis. I'm Jim Simpson with Don Heinrich. We begin the second quarter, 7-3 Birmingham. It is second down 15 for Memphis with the football on their own 16-yard line. Hot, muggy night, but a capacity crowd. Shirk comes wide to the right. The tight end is out wide of the slot back. And now Shirk goes in motion. What will this be? Well, tell you what. That is Glenn Ford going straight ahead and picking up another 4 or 5 yards. And now it is going to be third down and 10. They picked up 10 yards in the last two plays and back to where they were before the holding penalty.
First quarter, you can see that Birmingham controlled the football on the ground as well as in the air for a total of 169 yards, off to a fast start and 9 minutes in possession time. Memphis, on the other hand, didn't move the ball very well, but they are still trailing by just 7-3.
Sandler's wide to the left, Crawford to the right. And Kelly apparently has to go to the air on third and long. Play action pass and is knocked down. Knocked down underneath, and that looks like it is Mike Perko, and that is Perko with his 9th sack of the year, knocking Kelly down all the way back to the 11-yard line. And now this means that Rick Partridge is going to have to kick the ball away into the wind.
You'll see 69 coming in from the right side. See that second effort right there as he takes Kelly's feet out from under him? Well, Raleigh Dodge says that Mike Perko plays like a wild man. There's a perfect example of second and third effort to get to that quarterback.
Rick Partridge was kicking with the wind last time, got up a 55-yarder. Now from his own end zone, kicking into the wind. And it's a short wobbly kick that Frederick will take at the 46-yard line and get down to about the 40-yard line. That's a kick of about 24 yards only. Birmingham in great field position, leading 7-3.
This Bud's for everyone who takes the power and sends it down the line.
This Bud's for you. For all you do, the king of beers is coming through.
Yeah, just for you. That distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser.
For all you do, this Bud's for you.
Miles didn't kill these trucks. They died of exposure.
We are Dodge, and this is how we build our trucks.
With more rust-fighting galvanized steel than any top-selling full-size pickup. And America's longest, no extra cost, factory rust-through protection truck warranty. 5 years or 100,000 miles on all 84 full-size pickups and Ram Chargers.
We are Dodge.
Now get $500 cash back on all 250 and 350 pickups.
Saturday night, USFL on ESPN is brought to you by Dodge, official cars and trucks of the USFL. No Sunday games this Father's Day weekend, and before we forget it, the new granddaddy, Don Heinrich, and I will both wish you all happy Father's Day tomorrow.
Yeah, I knew you would say something. You couldn't stand it. You have so many grandchildren of your own, but I'm sure my daughter Lori loved to hear it.
First down from the 40. Here is Stoudt looking deep again, and now throwing up short, and has that big man out of the backfield. And Leon Perry's got another first down to the 20-yard line. Mike Whittington put him down. Perry's feast or famine, making big gains or fumbling the ball away.
Well, he did cough up a couple. You see him right there, 30. Just a circle pattern. You'll see him come around Joe Crlbbs. That's 20. He kind of hesitates. Stoudt picks him out. And then the big fella starts rumbling and fortunately gets picked off there with a shoestring tackle by Mike Whittington.
We are just early in the second quarter, and Birmingham has been dominating, just dominating. The biggest and best play that Memphis has had was called back for holding. Perry goes straight ahead for a couple of yards. Down inside the 20-yard line to the 18. We'll call it second down, and 7 to go from there.
You know, Birmingham likes to run the football more than throw, although, well, the ratio is about 3-to-1 in their running game. But Stoudt, obviously, he has the prerogative as Reggie White looks on, not in the football game, got nicked a little bit, recovering that fumble. But Stoudt can automatic when he sees something up there that he likes. And it looks like they're breaking their tendencies a little bit. Rather than working Crlbbs as much, they're going more to Leon Perry on the ground in the air.
Smith and Jones are both there. There's something. Smith and Jones are both to the left.
Top drop.
Jim Smith and Joey Jones, and the ball is handed instead. As Hammond makes the stop of Totem. I thought that was Ken in there. Leon Perry ablow with 88 degrees. Temperature at game time and humidity 55%. Depth would be something you'd love to have in lots of substitutions.
Yeah, well, both clubs said that, or coaches, that they were going to substitute freely tonight. Warming up, Birmingham did not wear their pads out on the field. Memphis did, so Stoudt trying to conserve his players as much as he can.
First down and goal to go. Crlbbs has got the football. Look out for Crlbbs. Touchdown. Joe Crlbbs with his 7th touchdown rushing of the year. And another outstanding drive brought about, however, by the poor punt from Partridge from his own end zone.
Well, you'll see both guards pulling 74 or 78 behind the play, Battaglia, but Sandon is the guy that really gets the block with Darrell Mason, the tight end. But Crlbbs, a little crack right there. Now watch him accelerate. Oh, he sees it. He knows he's got that daylight, and he knows that he's in there.
Danny Miller in to add the extra point. And Memphis had better get something going, or the revenge goal will turn into a shootout again for the Stallions as Miller quickly adds the extra point. 11:42 to go. The closest that Memphis has come is after recovering a fumble, and they settle for a field goal. Birmingham now has twice driven for touchdowns.
For Peril Jewelers, it's an immediate and emergency cash-raising clearance. When money talks at a rate of up to 60% off. When huge discounted prices place Peril's entire stock in your hands at little or no profit at all. At 60% off, you receive $300 worth of fine jewelry for just $120, $500 worth of jewelry for just $200, and $1,000 worth of jewelry for $400. See Peril's in-store guarantee that prices must be lower than any other jewelry store or discounter in Memphis. Peril Jewelers, all 3 stores now.
Hey, Fozzie, you ever think about those things we take for granted?
You mean like fish hooks?
No, I mean stuff we can't live without, like clean water.
Kermit, if clean water is so important, then why do people waste it and pollute our rivers and streams?
I don't know. Maybe we just don't think about it. But you know what? We should. For some free tips on how you can use water wisely, write to Kermit, National Wildlife Federation, Washington, D.C., 20036.
Who are you talking to?
The Liberty Bowl is loaded with people waiting for something to happen for their team. Joe Crlbbs had just scored another touchdown sitting right in front of that fence. You know when there's no sun and you're sitting outdoors and still want a fan blowing on you, it is warm. It is warm. Crawford is the dangerous man deep, and Miller to kick off for Birmingham. And this will be handled by Crawford if he can catch the ball. Look out! And I believe that falling on it very quickly was Billy White. But again, awful field position for Mike Kelly as Crawford fumbles.
Well, it's sort of strange. Crawford tried to take that ball up high on the sidelines. You see big Leon Perry.
That's why Charlton came in for him.
He's got a bad knee.
11:35 to go, first half, 14-3. Birmingham back in a moment.
Dodge Daytona Turbo V. It is an American revolution.
Come on, work out of it, work out of it. Stage it.
You've never had anybody push him like this.
Come on, work for your base, work for your base.
But if I can push him far enough, he might have a shot at a medal. And if I can get him to push himself, he might just take it all.
Budweiser salutes the coaches and trainers of the 1984 U.S. Olympic team. This Bud's for you.
Tomorrow, the greatest lives again. Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier are the fabulous fighters going toe-to-toe on Super Bouts of the 70s. Tomorrow.
Such is our Super Bouts of the 70s this Sunday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. I don't know which fight I'd rather see, Ali or Frazier or Leonard Benitez. They're both outstanding fights. Watch them here on ESPN. Bad field position after the fumble by Crawford on the kickoff.